Hello, everybody. This is Lauren of planmoshplan. Welcome back to another plan with me. Long time no see. This is the first plan with me I'm uploading, I think, in a couple months. I don't know what happened. I do know what happened. I got really busy with work and traveling and life and all that, but yeah, so I am currently back planning this is March, the week of March 28th. I have so many plan with me's like filmed and just sitting on like memory cards. I bought a whole nother memory card because I have been planning a lot. I just have not been in the mood for editing. So yeah, I got a little behind there, but I'm trying to kind of get back into it and get that like I'm trying to figure out some sort of solution for editing so that this doesn't keep happening. But yeah, you can see we have jumped right ahead into Monday, which apologies about that. I did the first part of this plan with me as a live with Rachel and Tay on Instagram, so all of like the base was laid down with them. And normally I try to get some footage before, like after if I do a live and I do the base on a live, I'll try and get some footage of like what I have accomplished already before I just jump into the planning, or at least that's always my goal. That didn't happen here, but if you stick around to the end of the video, you'll see the base. I actually really like what I did with the date covers and the month section. I used lots of clouds from Letters to Apollo, like foiled clouds, and I thought it looked really nice, and just lots of like rain themed foil. Obviously, this is a rainy day kit. Well, I don't know if it's obvious, but this is like a rainy day themed kit. It's from Lil Bees, and I was so excited to use this for spring. So I pulled out lots of butterflies, but I also had lots of like rain specific foil deco from um, yeah, those clouds were from Letters to Apollo, and then a lot of the like little deco is from Sadie stickers. So yeah, that's a little bit about where we are in the spread so far. But yeah, again, I feel like this voiceover is kind of a mess right now because this is a 15-minute plan with me, and I feel like I have so much to catch you up on of like what has been going on, what I'm gonna try to do to catch up on plan with me's and all of that. So I don't know, I guess I'll take it slow and keep talking about it in the next couple of videos. I'm trying to, like I mentioned before, I'm trying to figure out some ways to make editing easier. I've looked into hiring an editor for really, hopefully, an inexpensive one on like Fiverr or something like that, because the editing that I do, I think someone who is more skilled could do it in a more efficient way than I can. I also got a new program that's a really, like, supposed to be a really good editing program, so I can maybe use some more advanced tools to make editing a bit easier. I don't know, but I'm getting really stuck on the editing. It's not the planning I have a hard time with. It's the editing. My like the burnout that I feel just in general in life is like rough, and then editing has become to feel like a real chore for me. So I'm struggling a little bit with like the executive function on getting started on editing all these videos, but this has been a good start. So hopefully I can kind of jump back in and do some more here. Okay, let me talk about what I'm actually doing in the spread. So, oh, the other thing I'm doing is these plan with me's are super out of order. Like the last plan with me that I posted, I think was for one of the weeks in the beginning of March, and then I have the next 2 weeks after that planned. But this is the third week after that, so I need to go and edit those two videos. So we're all over the place as far as timeline goes here. I don't know why. This must have just been the first thing I saw when I grabbed a memory card to start editing. But yeah, but so this is, yeah, the week of March 28th. By this time I was back in the office doing a hybrid schedule, so like 3 days give or take in the office and 2 days working from home. So I had marked on Monday that I did a half day in the office and marked some meetings. I made kale salads with everything from our garden, which was really exciting. I marked having a nap. Oh, when I was doing, I'm not doing the hybrid thing anymore, thank goodness. But when I was, I would get so tired. I don't know how I used to do that all the time pre-pandemic, but yeah, I marked having a nap, and then I marked that I started reading The Nightingale, which is a really good book. I think they're making a movie out of it now. I started it here. I actually didn't put it down for a while because it was slow going getting started on it. It was a recommendation from a friend. I actually just finished it a few weeks ago, picked it back up, and it's really good if you can get through the slow start. Okay, so then Tuesday, I was in the office for the full day. That day, I marked that with some paper trail plan scripts. I marked starting a PowerPoint course this day. I'm trying to get better at PowerPoint. It's a skill that I don't have and I would like to. So I started taking a course this day. Um, I also had a really enjoyable evening where this was like back when I was getting all my like spring gardening started and just kind of like learning a lot about gardening. I've been doing really enjoying it this summer and like the end of spring. It's been really fun, but I had a day where it was kind of starting to get warm here and I we have really nice our backyard has like really nice cafe lights and stuff. It's really nice to be out there. And I just was out until like 9 o'clock at night in the dark watching Inventing Anna. I finished it this night, which so good. I loved it. And just potting up a bunch of my plants like seedlings, potting them up, and then also planting out new seedlings for my summer garden. I had a really nice night. I remember like really enjoying that evening, just being, it was like cold. It wasn't too cold, but I was like wet because from like the hose and the mud and whatever. Kind of cold, but I just remember really enjoying myself and yeah, anyways, okay. Moving on to Wednesday, I went and got coffee with a coworker this day, whose name I spelled wrong there. I made a couple errors when I was like writing stuff in this spread, I noticed when I was editing. So I don't know what happened there. I also picked up some coffee for home this day, again, marking that I was in the office this day, same way that I did on Tuesday. And then I marked a meeting with a Crafts by Towie little calendar that actually matches so well the color. I need to buy more of those. I love those calendars from Crafts by Towie, and I'm so glad that she came out with like there's a neutral line and a pink line, and I have a couple of each sheet, but I'm going through them so quickly. I really need to get more. I'm also showing you there at the bottom. I did a little scene with some of the deco from the kit. I took a fence and an umbrella, some florals, and then some of my own foil deco, like a cloud and raindrops and butterflies, and just made a little like cute little scene at the bottom, which I really enjoyed doing. Okay, moving on to Thursday. Honestly, pretty boring day. Yeah, I think by the time, like when I was doing the hybrid thing where I was going in 3 days a week, it isn't so much even being in the office that's so tiring. It's just I've moved since the pre-pandemic. I was 15-20 minutes like door to door of a commute. Nowadays it is like much longer, over an hour each way for me to get to work. So I would just be so exhausted by the time I like Thursday would roll around when I was doing this hybrid thing. I'm so grateful that I no longer have to do that. But anyways, I marked working from home. Again, I did it the same way that I marked office days with the paper trail plan scripts and those little cute fancy boxes from the kit and adding in some florals. I think that I had 2 of my freebies from Lil Bees for this kit, which is so wonderful because it has so many of my favorite stickers on it. And those boxes I think are on my freebie. She's also added more of them to her kit format now. She's currently on maternity leave, so you can't get anything from her shop right now, but yeah, I really enjoy having those stickers and having my freebies to kind of help make the spreads look how I want them. Anyways, I went on that whole spiel to say that I didn't really do that much this day after work. Like I worked, I filmed a plan with me, I marked I had a couple of meetings, and then I didn't write anything else. I probably did a couple things, but definitely nothing exciting. I probably spent a lot of time like watching YouTube videos and chilling after work and not doing anything too fancy. Yeah, because I don't know. I was so exhausted I really don't know how I used to do that 5 days a week for just years and years and years on end. Like that blows my mind. But anyways, okay. Moving over to Friday, I am marking Hello April here. This is a lot. I did a lot up in this section. I actually don't really love how this section up top here came out on Friday. It's like I felt like maybe throwing stickers at this a little bit. I try to not just throw stickers at this spread. Like I feel like that's easy to do, just like taking all the deco that you have and just laying it together. I try to have more of a vision, but I don't know that I executed for this. It kind of feels like a bunch of stickers just piled on top of each other in this area, but that's all good. So I marked the first day of April, and then under here I marked that I had a meeting on this day, and then yeah, down below here, I'm marking that I went and got a pedicure. I love doing this with the little White Deer stationary nail polishes. They are so cute. They are one of my favorite stickers because I love putting on, like, there's a little foil butterfly matches the spread. I love like putting a little foil accent on them, whether it's a bow, if it's just like a regular spread, but if I have something seasonal like this, I love putting the little seasonal deco right in the middle, and then I take one of the side bows from Sadie Stickers, and it fits so perfectly right where the like cap meets the bottle, and then I put a little floral on the other side, and I just think it's the cutest thing. I love how that looks. I have really enjoyed using my freebies from Sadie Stickers when I have a rose gold spread, and I definitely did that a lot with this spread. I don't know if you can tell, but I will grab like just like honestly all I need is like one or two of my freebies from Sadie Stickers, and then having that for like the whole spread, just like I pulled in so much from my freebies. All of the dividers that I'm using in between the headers and the full boxes are from my freebies. All of the little dividers that like the little dots within the bigger dots that I'm putting on top of a lot of the like third quarter boxes, all that kind of stuff, that's all from my freebie. All the little butterflies are from my freebie, and some of the other little like just dot clusters that I'm using, all that is for my Sadie Stickers freebie. I wish I had them in like every color because that's the basics that I use in like every spread, and it was just so nice to have them all here, like, and just, I don't know, have like one little sheet that has all of it to pull in. So I really enjoyed that this week. Oh, some of the little floral branches I'm pulling in too are from my freebie. So it was just, I don't know, it just was so easy to have. I really love my freebie from Sadie Stickers. Okay, anyways, on to Saturday. I marked spring for ants. You guys know the drill. It's just something I have to do all the time on top of whatever our pest control guy does. Like, it just drives me insane. I also marked editing a plan with me this day and having a big self-care shower and doing my nails. But the best part of this day, and I didn't film it on accident, and I also made a mistake, was it was my uncle's 70th birthday party, and they threw like this big Parisian themed birthday party for him. It was so much fun. They like, I don't know, had all their neighbors agree, and they did a block party at the end of their cul-de-sac, and they had all these like cafe lights everywhere, and everything was just French themed. So they hired a French themed caterer. They hired a like a crepe food truck, so you could get all these different fun crepes, and they had like a guy playing the accordion. They had all this French wine, and they had a bar. They were serving like uh French, they were calling them French 70s, which is a play obviously on French 75's, the drink. So that was really cute. It was just a really fun evening. So everyone was dressed up like Paris themed. It was really fun. My whole family was there. So we had a great time doing that. And yeah, I don't know why I like wasn't able to or I missed filming that, unfortunately. But anyways, okay, moving on to Sunday, I marked finishing a plan with me. And then again, this was just like a huge gardening day. So I had marked spring for bugs up there. I used a lot of scripts in this spread from the well, they're all from not Letters to a Paul, they're all from Paper Trail Plans, and they asked me to collaborate with them on a gardening sampler. So I used a lot of the scripts from that sampler in this spread, and then I just spent like pretty much all day gardening. So I marked spring for bugs, just neem oil kind of thing, and fertilizing my garden with those scripts. And then I also took a little whatchamacallit, a checklist from the kit and marked some of the other like gardening tasks that I did this day. So that's the spread. I really love it. And then I'm coming back here to do something. I've had this idea for a really long time, like a really, really long time, and I'm glad I was finally able to execute it here. I am taking this sparkling, I can't remember the name of them, but they're the dividers from the Pretty Pink Co. that if you've watched like any of my hauls recently or any of my videos recently, I just obsess over these and I have literally a million of them. I like the dividers and I like the washi strips. I'm taking the washi strips and I am lining every single column with them, like each side of each column with them. And then I'm taking the dividers and putting them at the top and the bottom of each column. So each column has like a rim of the just like sparkle around it. And I love how that looks. I thought it looked really cool. A while back, Jess of Paper Trail Plans had taken the Paper Trail Plans version of this sticker and put it in between each of the columns, which I tried, but that sticker was a little bit too bold for like me and my taste. So when I got these, which were much thinner, I was like, oh, I could line the sides of every column with them. And I just thought it was really fun. It makes the spread look so sparkly and so like luxurious. So yeah, I really thought that was like a fun thing to do. I probably won't do it for every spread because it's a lot of work and not cheap, frankly. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this plan with me. Leave me a comment and say hi. And I think that's pretty much it. Thanks, everybody. Bye.